Hello and welcome to Canada CPA Online Academy. Today's video, I'm going to discuss about how to prepare for tax because I'm getting that question again and again. So what personally I did is I had no idea about the Canadian tax system as such. So before preparing, like when I was thinking ahead for appearing for CFE next year, I had taken H&R Block taxation course. Now, I'm not saying that you have to take this, or it's just I'm saying that I took that course. Um, it was a nice course. It gave me a basics of the taxation system, but it covers only the personal taxation. So it does not cover any of the business taxation part. And in CFE, you have both. You have to know business taxation as well as personal taxation. But it helped me to a great extent that my personal taxation part was entirely covered in minute details like home office expenses, or what are the deductions available to an individual, situations of spousal plus child care and things like that. So I was very clear with that. But it does not cover business side of taxation. Now, coming back to how to prepare for the taxation for CFE, I think don't take too much tension for the tax part, because the taxation, if you see the ebooks and syllabus, it is very detailed. It has like 40 chapters on of tax, and some becomes very confusing. And but on the CFE, the taxation that is tested is at a very what you say core level of knowledge. It is not very expert level of knowledge. So if you know the regular tax deductions and exemptions and things like that, you should be okay with it. So I would suggest to prepare for tax, start with the ebooks, go through the examples. Now some examples, you will see that it's not very clear how it is calculated, or you are not very clear how to calculate it again, or things like that. So don't waste too much time. Grab whatever you can and go ahead. I would suggest start making notes as you are going through the ebooks, because it's huge syllabus for to go again and again, go over again and again. Another thing, another tip I would give is keep revising it, like how I used to do. Like we once we got through, like went through all the 40 chapters in our study group. What we did, each week we used to decide 3 chapters. Okay, just quickly revise it and discuss it within our group, that okay, I didn't understand this. So it helps sometimes that one person understands one part of it, another person understands another part of it, because especially some part of the business taxation, the small business deductions and things like that, they're a little bit complicated. So it helps if you study in a group for tax. It helps if you are revising it constantly. So like, what are the limits? Say for donation, there are specific slabs that are allowed. For personal taxation, there are specific slabs. So it just keep on going over and over again. It helps to refresh your memory and help you in preparation. The next part of taxation would definitely come as you start practicing the cases, because it is one thing to read in an ebook, but it is another thing to apply it in a case scenario and advise on that. But one thing I would suggest is that in any tax AO, it is important to state what is the rule, like what is the law, uh, what is followed, and what is your suggestion. So like, say for home office expenses, these are the home office expenses that are allowed, and these are what they have claimed or given in a case fact. So what applies and why it applies, and what does not apply. So you just can't skip that. It is not allowed. You just can't skip. You have to explain why you are excluding something. So in suppose moving expenses is also a regularly tested topic. So in moving expenses, there are a lot of expenses that are allowed, disallowed. So meals up to this extent are allowed, up to the traveling expenses are allowed up to this extent. This is not allowed. So when you are calculating allowable moving expenses, put a line that this expense is not allowed because so and so reason or so and so law. So if you follow that, and then tax becomes easy. So don't take tension as such. I know it's overwhelming at this point to go through all subjects, all chapters, but hang in there and you will get it. As you start practicing the cases, you will get it. I will try to make a specific series on how to write tax AOs and things like that. But until then, keep going through your ebooks. If you have started practicing day 3 cases, check your answers, what you're writing, what you're missing, where you stand in the C or level of level of answer or detail. So that's it for now on taxation side. And please like, share, subscribe the channel, and see you soon. Bye.